Good morning all, we're here today with Lucia from Lucia's Victory. Good morning.
Good morning everybody out there, and good morning Sara.
Good morning.
So I'm delighted I'm here to do a class for the Black Sheep Wools, and it's going to be about the Eastern jewels, but it's also going to be about colours and how to use them and the versatility of the yarn that Stylecraft has provided us. So it's going to be very exciting.
We've got some fabulous blankets here, we've just been having a look through. And colour is your thing, isn't it?
Yes, it's indeed.
Yeah,
yes.
You do put the most beautiful colours together in a really different way. I've just seen another one. Sorry, I keep picking blankets up. I've just seen this one, and those colours have looked really well in my lounge. What's that in?
This is a mix of a Stylecraft Special and the Stylecraft Alpaca.
Oh, yes.
So, is the tweedy alpaca, and there's also some life. One of the things which I really like to do is not to limit myself to one type of yarn.
Yes, yeah.
You know, as long as I decay, you can really mix everything.
Yeah.
Obviously, as long as it has the same washing, instruction, as you can't really do it, because sometimes it's all about colours. So I just go and look for the colours more than the yarn. So.
I thought it was interesting on the Instant Jewels because you mixed special DK and then you used a life as well.
Yes, that's why I did.
That, yeah.
Exactly for this reason, so because of the colour.
Yeah.
And sometimes even the shiny or the type of fibre makes a big difference. And you probably don't see it obviously on a screen, but you will see it.
Yeah, when you see it,
as you have it here. This was inspired by Emily Bronte.
Yeah.
I went to the museum and I saw their clothes and I saw the house where she lived, and I wanted to do something which was warm because of, all these ideas of the yarn, the Yorkshire Dale, and also wanted something with a darker colour. Because very often what we do these blankets which are always very light.
Very bright, yeah.
And bright, but sometimes people do like something a little bit more muted.
Yeah,
So
I'm looking for a perfect blanket to go in my lounge, and it's very greys and blues and so on. So and that is just lovely.
Yes, it's a
really nice.
It's a very simple pattern which I designed, which you can find on my blog. And
Lucia's Fig Tree, that's right,
yes,
isn't it? Yeah.
Indeed, yeah. And there's also the story of this blanket. And yes, it's fabulous. It's very warm.
Yeah.
As I said, there's a mix of several different
really
yarns together, and I think it did the job. I mean, everybody seemed to have liked it. But again, it's all about colours. You know, depends what you want to do.
These two are interesting.
Yes, they are indeed. That's what I was saying earlier on. Basically, you have, these are two baby blankets I did. The square is I took from my friend, the Meltzer blanket that got done. And what was interesting is how just changing colour, you actually end up with a completely different result. And again, I got a very bright one with a different type of border, and a much more pastel-like one with a cream border. Again, depends what you like for a child, or, whatever your preference are. But it's interesting how if you see it, you will, unless you look properly, you don't even realise it's the same square.
Yeah.
So Catherine did a fantastic job with the Meltzer. And I just liked this little square because again, when you work a blanket for a child or a smaller blanket, you have to watch the size of the squares because it makes a big difference. Yeah. So again, on baby blankets, I got some more. I got this one again, and again, I was saying earlier on to Sara, it's all about colours, because these are virtually the same colour I used for the Eastern Jewels, and the difference you can see here. The difference is that using denim, this actually Stylecraft denim, using a Stylecraft denim on the back as main colour, make a huge difference in the overall feeling of, look of the colours. So, yes, I know, one of these days So,
I do like that, sorry. So, Lucia, tell us, this has been a phenomenal success. It really has. Tell us about it. Was this something you just did initially just for you because you liked the colours and the pattern? I mean, it's a great pattern that Jane did anyway.
Yes, well, I did it came up because Jane got in touch with me and said if I was interested at all to recolour the Eastern Jewels. And I had seen the lovely pattern she had done for the Persian tiles, and I thought this is a fantastic challenge. And I was quite touched that she thought I was up for it to the job. And I just wanted it just to bring some color and see what difference color makes to a pattern. So because this is the original pattern here, and then you see how different they are. It's all about colors. And I'm so glad that it was so successful, because it's so nice when people appreciate what you do and they feel it and they get the color and get the happiness. What all about happiness and springs and summers and great
I
things.
think because this is obviously a load of really bright colours, but doesn't seem that, because some blankets sometimes you look and think that's gorgeous, but it might go on a kid's bed or whatever, it might be too bright to go on. Whereas this is loads of amazing colours, but they just blend together so
well. The secret of these blankets is actually this colour here, which is the buttermilk. The buttermilk, I did design the buttermilk for Stylecraft, and when I went to Stylecraft, I said to Annabelle, which ran Stylecraft, you need to get a neutral colour, which is not white, is not cream, is kind of that sort of in ephemeral colours, which is perfect for this, because what it does is it keeps the colours all together, and by the same time it just kind of melt the old things, and the overall you get is none of the colours jumps at you, because they're all kind of sort of mixed together and just blended with this buttermilk. So, you know, if you do a blanket or whatever, just always try to find a colour which helps you to keep all your blankets together, and that was the plan.
It is, it's beautiful.